Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of tonight's game between the Florida Panthers and Chicago Blackhawks. And also, apparently, our game is on ESPN Hockey Night, which means, sadly, no Goldie and Randy. The only things that make the utterly horrific stream quality of the ESPN broadcast tolerable. Hello, Bucks, Rays, Bolts. The Tampa Bay Rays new stadium deal is dead. Oh no. What happened? The Tampa Bay Rays stadium deal is dead. Jeremy Swayman has a lower save percentage than Spencer Knight. Maybe Knight steal ain't so bad. Yeah, no kidding, right, Spaceman? I would be shocked if ESPN did not spend every second talking about how exciting and promising the Blackhawks are. Hello, Daniel Barry, Goat Slayer, and Eyes a Knight. Because it's hockey night, the broadcast does not even start until 8:30. So, how many of you saw that the Nashville Predators took an early game penalty because they put the wrong lineup on the ice? Like, as if...
Hey, see if you can get the lineup for me.
The lineup?
Yeah, I don't know who's starting and stuff.
Okay, let me find out. Let's see. Okay, here are the lines. Here are the lines. Rodriguez. Well, I'll wait for Jaws to show up. Can you hear me?
Hold on, I'm coming.
The Bruins fired Jim Montgomery. How the hell does Doug Peterson have a job? How does Trent Baalke still have a job? How did Jim Montgomery get fired before they did? Bolts and the Lightning and Blue Jackets are tied at 5. Yeah, when we played the Coyotes, Fluffy was pro Coyotes. So, here are the lines. Rodriguez, Barkov, Reinhart, Verhage, Bennett, Kachuk,
Uh-huh.
Luosterainen, Lundell, Boquist,
Uh-huh.
Greer, Nosek, Samaskevich,
Okay. All right.
and then Forsley, Ekblad, Mikula, Kulikov, Schmidt, Balinskis, and
Okay.
Knight.
Oh, Spencer. Okay.
Yeah.
Bedard is playing, right? He's not hurt or anything, right?
So, can anyone confirm or dispute that Bedard is playing tonight?
He's not hurt or anything, right? That was what's his name? The guy for
The Sharks, Celebrini.
Got hurt. Yeah, Celebrini. All right, let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That Columbus and Lightning game is tied at 5. iDog says, do you think Bertuzzi still hates us from his time on the Bruins and Leafs? Which Bertuzzi is that again? Did he go to Chicago? John says Jonas Johansson is in net for Tampa tonight. 12 minutes left in the second. Defensive struggle 5-5. Tyler Bertuzzi. Green Loogie claims that he heard that Bertuzzi found those antics funny as hell. So yeah.
All right, so Panthers, Blackhawks tonight, which means we will all be treated to watch. All right, so Panthers, Blackhawks, which means we will be able to.
Yeah, that's an understatement that the New York Jets are a dumpster fire. It's probably an insult to the dumpster fire. Like, who knew that firing the head coach and forcing a defensive coordinator who was running a strong defense to be spread thin would cause the defense to regress to the point of practically quitting on the field? Yeah, compared to the Jets, the Dolphins look competent. Yeah, the current state of the AFC East, the Bills are gonna run away with the division. The Dolphins are having the flaws in our culture and our plan as far as player rosters and whatnot being exposed. How the hell do you not have a competent backup quarterback room behind one of the most concussion prone quarterbacks the league has seen in a long time? And, the Patriots are rebuilding, but they might have found their guy in Drake May. The Jets just suck. Like, Aaron Rodgers no longer has the talent to overcome.
Has it not even started?
No,
there's no pregame or nothing?
It's a hockey night game, so it doesn't even start until 8:30.
Okay. All right, those darn hockey night games. Okay. All right, then I'm going to go upstairs and take a 3-minute nap. I'll be back.
Okay.
Are our scarves here? Is that what we did? Okay.
Yeah, they're right here.
Okay. I don't like having them prepared because that's bad juju.
I see.
Okay. Oh, I want you to start tonight with what I talked about with the super chats. right?
Okay.
So then we gotta figure out I get a flag. I'll get a flag.
Flag.
Green Loogie says, I was sad to hear Oakland's lost their baseball team. Yeah, you can thank one basically real life villain cliche, John Fisher.
Alright, so
He sandbagged that entire city. So
tell everybody what the gig is, and then make sure you got your banner ready to do the count as we're doing it. Okay?
hey, I'll be right back. I have to ask Jaws something.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I think I remember exactly what it is.
You count it, you put the counter up, right? And then you just make it part of the scoreboard. Panthers 1, Blackhawks nothing, Super Chats 50.
Yeah, I don't consider giving away yet how we do the giveaway. So,
Oh, I want to do it.
yeah, that's sort of important.
Oh, fuck. All right, we'll do it the next time. I gotta figure that part out. Shit. Damn it. All right. That's why you're here.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're back, folks. We have something new planned for the streams, but we still need to work out the idea before we're ready to say exactly what it is. iDog says if the Steelers win tonight, they continue Mike Tomlin's streak of no losing seasons. Do you know what that means? Steelers gone to Super Bowl. They might legitimately go to the Super Bowl this year, if only because their greatest competition in their own conference is what? Bills and Chiefs? I certainly am not trusting teams like the Texans or Chargers, and I don't know if the Broncos are going to be able to win against the class of the league. So let me see what the Steelers record, because they added a 17th game. Yeah, yeah, it is correct. The Steelers are 8-2, so a win tonight would put them at 9-2. And also, if the Cleveland Browns lose, they go to 2-9. God, what a joke the Browns are. Almost as big a joke as the Jets and Jaguars, but not quite. Oh, it's 8:30. It's time for me to get this started. ESPN. It's 8:30. ESPN, it's 8:30. Get the theme going, please. Here we go. Florida Panthers versus Chicago Blackhawks. Oh yeah. If any of you are keeping track of the Thursday night football game, just let me know what Najee Harris does. Damn, Ovechkin is out 4 to 6 weeks with a fractured fibula. Damn it. That probably is going to put a serious hamper in his chance to beat the Great One's goal record.
Speaking of injuries, is back from his, although he missed 8 games earlier, tied for second on the team with 18 points. What have you seen so far from the Florida captain that say we haven't seen from his previous brilliant career, right?
Hey, Rosado, how you doing?
The fact is he's so good all the time, you almost take him for granted. I call him the East Coast Andre Kopitar. Their points per game, their Stanley Cups, their points per game, the way they play the game, it's almost eerily similar. They're both so smart. They're so big. They make it so difficult to play against.
I think the one of the guys in the broadcast just called Alexander Barkov the East Coast Anze Kopitar. I agree with Frank. Let's not get overconfident. Hello, hungry xenomorph. When's the last time you've eaten, Mr. Xenomorph? Olechka, I do not believe the game is on Scripps. It's ESPN Plus. It's an ESPN Plus Hockey Nights game, which means we don't get Goldie or Randy. We get the national broadcast team. Connor Bedard apparently is in the middle of a 10-game goal drought. Last movie came out a couple months ago. Yeah, Lechka, I feel you. It'd be nice if there was actually an option for people who don't have ESPN Plus to actually get to watch every single game. Okay, I think oh yeah, Joe Sacco is the interim head coach in Boston. Hey, they scored first on the power play against the Utah Hockey Club. Lindholm with that goal. So yeah, the game is going to start in about 3.5 minutes. So Bedard is skating around. He's in the middle of a 10-game goal drought.
He's in the middle of a 10-game goal drought?
Yeah.
No, you know what that means. All right. I'm going to crack this window for just a little bit.
Okay.
Just for a little bit of fresh air. I'm hot. I'm going to doing all that stuff upstairs. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm taking a nuke to the kitchen. All right. What's the Panthers' punishment if they make me lift weights in the first period?
The Panthers' punishment?
What's their punishment if they make me lift weights in the first period? Oh, exactly.
Having to listen to the ESPN Hockey Tonight broadcast. That's a punishment enough.
Maybe. I gotta stretch out this leg. I gotta get a massage.
A
How's
Paul
everybody
Maurice
doing
rant,
tonight?
says Irish Explorer says a Paul Maurice rant.
The game is not on scripts?
No, because it's one of those exclusive ESPN Plus Hulu games.
You poor people. God, like it's not. This is not gonna work. This is too far back.
Hey Silva, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Silva. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Silva.
Says, attention all members, the members only Discord is officially up and running.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Yes, that is true. It's up and going. I gotta get a new recliner. I posted a link for the members in the members community section there. Thank you for reminding me. I knew there was something I was forgetting to say. Okay. Oh. All right. Whew. If you sons of bitches make me lift. I have been to the gym every morning for 10 days straight now.
Metallic Coaster says, Chicago's at the bottom of the standings. We're favored at minus 275. Bedard is on a goal drought. 7-2 Hawks incoming. It better not.
Hopefully not. We don't want to do that to Spencer Knight.
Yeah, we don't need to have more talks about Spencer Knight needing to be traded or whatnot. Green Loogie thinks the Panthers will strike first.
Let's just hope the stream is good.
Yeah. So Peter Mrazek is in net for the Blackhawks. I mean, his numbers are comparable to Spencer Knight, just not in records. 5-8-0 for Mrazek, 3-2-0 for Knight, 2.85 and 2.79 goals against average, and like 8.97 and 9.06. So Mrazek's numbers are slightly better.
Panthers are so good
Uh-huh.
that at the end of tonight, we will be back in first place, and we don't have a goaltender with an above 900 save percentage. Like for other teams, that's like
a death sentence.
And for us, it's like, whatever.
So let's see how we do now that Samos back in the lineup.
Exactly.
Oh, what a shot by Bennett. Mrazek makes the save. Irish Explorer says, I prefer Kyle's banner. What was wrong with Jaws' banner?
Oh, I guess mine was a different color. I must have pressed a different button. The night that you were gone, I just went to banners and I did it. And I guess I don't even know what I did differently than I did before, but it wasn't the bubble banner. It was like a green flag.
any good vibes in your locker room. It's a really tough way to play. The more somebody
All right, so Blackhawks with the puck, but immediately turn it over during their ascension through the neutral zone. Rodriguez will just send it over towards Reinhardt, but that pass is broken up. Irish Explorer says it wasn't bad. It was black, but mine is easier to see.
Gotcha.
Teravainen shot Spencer Knight with his first save of the night. Yeah. So this is apparently Bedard's longest goal drought of his young NHL career. Why do I sense that he's going to end the drought tonight? It better be after we're already up 4-1 or something.
Right.
Bedard has just had 6 shots on goal over the last 5 games.
Wow.
What the hell?
That's a slump. Oh,
Spencer Knight has to glove the puck, you were saying?
I don't remember what I was saying.
6 shots
No,
on
I
goal.
just saying that he's slumping, that's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Verhaeghe in the Chicago uniform. That's what it feels like. And yet he still leads the team with 12 assists and 15 total points. A guy who hasn't scored a goal in 10 games is the assists and points leader on your team. I think that team might be bad. You were saying?
No, I'm saying, are we getting a penalty or was there a stoppage of play? Yeah.
Mikkola is going into the penalty box.
We're going to start this crap.
What did he even do? Oh, the tripping or the hook. They called it interference.
But...
And maybe it's Reinhardt's shorthanded time,
right?
Bear Paw says, I got $50 on Panthers regulation win.
That should be good money.
Oh no. Forsley nearly deflects it into his own nets. That is not a normal Forsley behavior.
No.
So we are on the penalty kill. Vlasic with the puck. Bedard. Teravainen passes to Bedard, and there goes the streak. God damn! Okay, Vlasic over to Donato, over to Bedard, over to Vlasic, over to Teravainen. Oh no. What a block by Lundell, but the Chicago Blackhawks still have the puck in our zone. That's the only thing I really like about the Hockey Tonight broadcast is...
Oh, shit!
Oh, man, Teravainen was left all alone, and he scores. Are you kidding me? They're making you lift in the first period. Seriously, Panthers?
Son of a bitch.
Okay, what is Ekblad doing?
That's not on Ekblad.
Is it on Luster-Reinen?
No, it's somewhat, but it's power play. There's an extra guy. Oh, come on. I gotta take off my red light and everything now. You freaking assholes. Stop allowing first period goals.
That was Teuvo Teravainen's 5th goal this year and his first goal since November 3rd.
Damn it.
It had been 18 days since the last time Teravainen scored.
All right.
I ask, where are the bodies in front of the nets in the offensive zone? So
this time Bertuzzi drives off the goal line. Carolina gets the rebound to beat Spencer Knight. So on the power play, Teuvo Teravainen.
So Reinhardt loses the puck entirely. I think that's going to be icing.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Get another look at the Teravainen power play.
Pardon me.
So here he is. He came off the boards. Now he's in the middle.
What happens? Did Luciano lose him? Yeah, Luciano needs to be closer to him a little bit. There wasn't any reason to be that far off of him. Ekblad and Forsling had the other man covered.
Reinhardt sent it towards the net, or at least he would if it wasn't blocked. Teuvo apparently cannot be stopped on the power play. 4 of his 5 goals are on the man advantage.
Gotcha.
So I guess we're not the only team that keeps making the mistake of leaving guys like Teravainen wide open. Can you hang on to the puck, please? Hey, nice play by Schmitz to force the puck along the boards. Wow, did you see that? I think the puck bounced off of Luosterainen and then off the boards and straight back to teammate. Eisenite says, nice biceps, Jaws.
We're getting there. Oh, shit. See? Because I moved those weights. God dang it. I got to get up again. I'm just going to have to move the other recliner in here now.
Oh, boy. Wow, Spencer Knight had to make a reportedly great stick save to prevent a goal there. Hey, are we going on the power play? They're going to call, who is it, Smith for tripping.
Okay, I just...
No, they called someone else, number 77. It's Pat Maroon. Yeah. You can't drag down Kulikov like that. Nerfel says we haven't won in Chicago in 3 years.
Huh.
Really? For Hagee, over to Barkov, but he did not have enough of the puck on his stick to make a shot. Barkov, Ekblad, Barkov, Kachuk, Reinhardt, they tried the bumper play. Ekblad able to keep the puck in Panthers' possession. Kachuk behind the net. Barkov near the circle. He waits. He passes it all the way over to Ekblad. Back to Barkov. Barkov looking for Hagee on the other side. Has to reset. Back over to Barkov. Where is the bodies in front of the nets? Reinhardt shoots. I believe that was saved. Kachuk. Ekblad has to keep it in. Sends it over to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe all the way over to Kachuk, excuse me.
You put Ekblad back on power play 1 instead of Balinskis.
Barkov over to Ekblad. Over to Barkov. Hello.
Balinskis has 1 bad game.
Yeah, Ovechkin is out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken fibula, a fractured fibula. Yeah.
Nice.
When he had a legitimate chance of breaking Gretzky's goal record too. So there's only 40 seconds left. The second power play unit has come on the ice. Rodriguez's pass is deflected, so Lundell and Rodriguez have to regroup. Come on, how are you getting bullied this hard on the blue line by the Blackhawks? Now Balinskis is on the ice and his pass bounces off whoever he was trying to pass it to. Hey, Rosado, how you doing?
Hey, Rosado.
Bennett loses the puck entirely,
And
that is the end of the power play. Why is Ekblad back on power play 1? Not that he really did anything wrong.
No, I know. I like the way Valinskas moved it, but
Ekblad is so slow.
You know, for Maurice, if you're not one of teacher's pets, all it takes is one bad game and you'll get sent packing.
Rosado said he's had a bit of a rough day. He has to restart an entire project. Oof. So, Forsling and Jesper Boquist trying to keep the puck away from Chicago. They succeed. Jacob says, good Lord, I hate whoever draws up our power play. It's like everyone except Rhino is afraid to shoot.
Yeah, nobody's in front of the net.
No one. Okay, Greer gets the puck taken away from him. It's a 3-on-2 being defended by Ekblad and Forsling. Oh no.
Shit.
Samaskevich was able to tie up that shot long enough for the defense to bail us out. And now we flip it in for a change. So Kulikov with the puck sends it up to Verhaeghe. Kachuk passes it to Rod. Is that Mikkola? Yeah. And Mikkola loses the puck. We should not be getting dominated in possession time by the Blackhawks.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Bennett, just like none of our offensive zone time has been really effective.
We have definitely decided that we can beat this team with just a few good minutes of lucky skill without doing too much work.
Okay.
But that's what happens when you're the champs. Every game you play, the other team's like, it's the champs. We want to beat them.
Yeah.
You know?
Craig says too much deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
Barkov over to Reinhardt. Rodriguez, they tried to set him up in the same bumper position as Reinhardt.
We have another play we can run, right?
Yeah, it's not just the bumper, right? Don't we have the ability to make amazing
well, we used
snipes?
to, but then Verhaeghe happened.
You mean Verhaeghe stopped happening?
Yes, what I mean.
Let's see. And the
right in the middle of the play.
Right in the middle of the play. This is bad. Well, it apparently got cleared anyway. Spencer Knight, what are you doing? You're just passing it back to Chicago and forcing Rodriguez and Forsling to try and get the puck away from the Owls. He says, who wins this? It better be Florida. Offsides?
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling? Hey, Andrew. Eisenite says they were going to drop another play, but then Jaws' daily live stream started.
Right.
Amanda thinks this team needs upgrades.
Oh, you're backing out and coming
Yeah.
in? What do you got, the hiccups over there?
No.
Sounds like you got the hiccups or something.
I would tell you if I had the hiccups. Green Loogie says that was a bomb stick safe Knights made earlier, though.
Yeah.
Metallic Coaster is so sick of lackluster efforts.
Well, as long as we're in first or second place, I think this is what we're going to get.
Jacob says, see, what I don't understand is a lot of these guys, Kachuk, Barkov, or Hagee, Bennett, all have the talent to score 20-plus goals, but yet they seem so hesitant to go for snipes or to drive the nets. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, what? Oh,
Did you have anything to say about
I
it?
was thinking about it, but I didn't. I don't think I had anything to add. I was thinking.
Jason Todd says, this is why we don't pull goalies. We get beat 6-3 and it just looks demoralizing. No more goalie pulls, Paul. Let's go.
Okay.
Also, can someone back up our percentage of scoring with a pulled goalie? Can someone look up our percentage?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, getting out of the middle of the ice is a load off your plate.
Yeah, it's usually not my favorite thing.
Maybe the easy way is just to worry about moving your feet and shooting the puck.
Jay says, is anyone else experiencing a blackout? You mean of the game?
Well, I think they say it's not on scripts down there.
Blackhawks ice it again. Austin says that the Panthers are like, wake us up in February.
Yeah, pretty much.
It surprises us. More often than not, it's a belief. And no matter where you are, it's with you.
Oh man, I think that might qualify as child abuse to making him a Maple Leafs fan. Although 15 years ago, someone would have probably said the same thing to you about making your kids a Florida Panthers fan.
Yeah.
Because the team was just bad.
Yes.
When at the very start.
What?
Offsides. Andrew says they need to drive harder to get the puck and shoot more than pass in the game. Let's see. So face off just outside the Chicago zone. We win the face off. Eisenite says, Kyle, I'm surprised you didn't end up a Lightning fan. It would have been impossible. My dad's been a Panthers fan since 93. He was not going to let me become a heathen Lightning fan.
No. Oh. Come on.
What?
Just they're letting. I understand letting Winnipeg outwork you, but we're letting Chicago outwork us in front of our own net.
All right, so anytime now, Panthers, you can start playing like Stanley Cup champions. Offsides? Really?
Huh? Okay.
Sometimes the things you need can feel.
Okay.
All right. Wake me up when it's over.
Hungry Xenomorph says they are disorganized tonight.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling the first period might not be so fantastic.
Come on, everyone. Who wants to dance?
Just add crayon.
Just add crayon?
Mix it in the bold taste. The potion spray cranberry juice cocktail dials up any party. Ice me.
This commercial is a cringe.
This is pretty bad. Oh boy.
It's cranberry juice and
It's-
cranberries. You don't need to make a cringe commercial to sell that.
but then you could call it cringeberries. Ah. Oh. So
Austin, I actually did watch the Heat when one of those championships, one or two of those.
yeah, you watched with me.
You were saying.
What's that? Hey, Jake. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, buddy.
and
Thank you, Jason.
thank you, John,
And John. Thank you,
for
bud.
the 5 and the
Thank you
2.
both. Go ahead, read it. Oh.
We haven't won a game in here about 3 years because they're playing exactly the way we play right now. We like to turn a bunch of bucks over in the neutral zone, chasing from behind.
Emily.
You feel like this is
Emily.
hockey yet then?
Well, not tonight, but we're going to get to it here.
It's going to fall out of her dress soon.
Thank you.
All right. What do they say?
Yeah, he's starting to yell at the players, I think.
Oh, good.
Jason
Good.
says if this doesn't turn around, I say Jaws should do some voodoo with Sasha and turn this bad Larry around.
You got it.
Go Cats. John says, can we just get to the damn second period already? Kyle Johnson says this is the most lazy I've seen this team.
Well, yeah, I know. They'll wake up in the second period.
Most of the guys can't. Honestly, you can't remember last Thursday. The games just don't come together. So they don't know that they've been so bad. Moving in, Carter
For Hagee. Hanging on to the puck. Oh, that puck just
That
went
was a
side.
good play, though.
That was a good play. Actual creativity
Yes.
in the offensive zone. Keep it going, please. Bennett. Oh, damn it.
Chucky.
Chuck needed to be free for that. Let's see. Okay, Forsling sends it towards the net. Oh, Rodriguez has
Right in
to.
front. Oh.
Reinhardt also sends it
All
wide.
right, they're starting to move a little bit now.
Yeah. Reinhardt has to circle around. Over to Ekblad. That hits Barkov. We don't need to be blocking our own shots, boys. Rodriguez
Just
sends it
won't
towards
go
the
in.
net. Let's not do this. It doesn't go into the nets thing again, please. I beg of you.
Oh, come on.
Forsling with another great chance. Okay, now Reinhardt has to send it all the way around the boards. I'm sure we must be getting low on gas by now.
No, they're the ones that are chasing and get tired. Not Ekblad.
Ekblad, no.
Don't you dare end this possession, Ekblad.
And he does.
It wasn't really his fault, but okay.
Dave Strange says, what do we have here?
Well, at least I'm not lifting right now.
Austin says, I heard people are done with Marlins. How about you guys? Bad organization? Well,
Yeah, I mean, I've not paid attention to the Marlins in
years. Many
yeah,
years.
12 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least. Lundell shot out of play. Okay, we'll get the face-off in the
Okay.
Chicago zone.
ESPN Plus Hockey Night is presented by Expedia, made to travel.
He's late. Wait till the next one's late games are 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Not this weekend, but
Colby says, I would have no motivation to play a game in the middle of November if I were them also.
yeah, you have to take that into account a little bit.
Hungry Xenomorph says, I like baseball, but the MLB as a whole is a joke. Well, Maybe next World Series it won't be, Yankees Dodgers, and it will
Right.
actually be a series
Oh, no.
instead of just complete.
I think it's Cringeberry again.
This is slightly less cringe because that cheese plate looks so delicious.
Yeah.
Back in Chicago, and Steve Larmer hanging out with Pat Foley. And Steve Larmer just recognized here during the first in a place where he spent 13 years. It's
So-
kind of hard to believe that he's not Ray in the Hall of Fame. He is now Pat Foley's in the
Olechka says, guys, it's 1-0 Chicago, season's over, while laughing. Dave says, come on, Dodgers paid a lot for that win.
Right?
Well, the last thing the sports world needs is more insufferable franchises that keep winning at everyone else's expense. Like, it is nice that Shohei Ohtani finally escaped the hell of the Anaheim, or excuse me, Los Angeles Angels.
Right.
But we need to keep things exciting. You know what I'm saying? It's a 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Oh no, for Hagee!
Hagee! Just shoot the puck.
Just shoot the puck.
Oh my God. He's dead. Verhaeghe is gone.
Kazuma says, Jaws, here's a tip on how to avoid lifting in the first period. Just start the stream in the second period.
Right? I can't believe Verhaeghe just passed the puck, man.
Let's see. Barkov sends it towards the front, but Reinhardt can't get a handle on it. Hello, True.
Hey, Nick.
Olechka says, Panthers tonight. We're just gaining rounds tonight, not trying too hard. We'll just see what happens.
Pretty much.
Jacob says, I think people forget young goaltenders don't get better unless they go through growing pains and have a more consistent schedule. One start every 4 to 5 games sure doesn't help. Look at Markstrom, for example. Well, I'm not.
25 and a half minutes a game off that blue line they got to fill somehow. Most of anyone in the NHL. The dart line is out there. Fourth line for Florida. Samuskevich tries to turn away from the young Nolan Allen, the 21-year-old, on defense for Chicago. Right out of the
Oh no, what is that?
behind the play as Bedard charges in and slow to get up to it.
And if the stream. Who was it? Because the stream cut out on us. God damn it! I can't stand this ESPN Plus. Oh, good.
Spencer
good
Knight
save
makes
by
a save.
Knight. Is this the Reinen? Okay.
Okay, so. Oh, he took a stick up in the face. He took a high stick.
Well, it was his own player.
It was friendly fire.
Yeah.
It was friendly fire. Someone needs to bonk for Hagee on the heads.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe if he gets amnesia, he'll think every game is the playoff games. And he just never stops making clutch goals. Kazuma says, I think this team is going to take it easy and do just enough to get into the playoffs and not burn themselves out. I mean, there is the real element of needing to conserve energy, because we've seen what happens to teams like the Lightning when you make
Right.
it to cup after
Right.
cup after cup.
I know.
Eventually, the gas runs out.
It's quite the problem to have.
It is quite the problem to have. So, the most important
I
objective.
mean, when you think of it, in the short period of time,
yeah,
this is the 9th year of the channel, and I started the channel because they were so bad.
yeah,
And now we're like, can we make the finals for a 3rd year in a row?
yeah. The primary objectives, I'm sure, right now for the Panthers are stay healthy and make the playoffs. Literally, we just have to win to make the playoffs. We don't even necessarily.
Flag! Ah!
I mean, look at the move he made to at least hold it up in the neutral zone.
Yeah. Well, we'll see that lost the puck.
Hungry Xenomorph says Mariners might be the most miserable sports team behind the Browns. You might have forgotten about the Chargers. Okay, that's the end of the first.
That's the end of the period. I was wondering. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Okay, let me go yell at the camera.
All right. I don't need my dessert yet.
Okay, that's good. Oh boy, I did leg presses today. I am freaking hurting.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Thank
Says,
you.
disgusting to watch, no effort.
Oh, come on. We're not that bad.
And her husband, Justin, Camille, she's got the MVP.
So, Chargers are 3rd.
And now when she's getting some sleep, she'll be able to smile as well.
I mean, the Vikings also exist. It'll be interesting to see in what fashion the Vikings scroll this year away.
Sometimes the things you need can feel out of reach.
Metallic Coaster says, what will it take for a rant?
Like healthcare, with savings from Maryland Health Connection, things like mental health.
I am sure the Panthers will end the regular season in either 1st or 2nd place in the Atlantic.
Shop now and experience the joy of a Dell PC with built-in AI powered by Intel.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, like Lily.
With Cricut, my bill hasn't changed in years.
It's disgust. It's disgust. It's weird. I don't know.
Let's see. Jacob says, if I was Maurice, I'd drop Rodriguez to the 3rd line, put Swaggy up with Barkov to get him going, and put Samo on 2nd line. He's actually skating out there and could be a good test for the kid. And put Boquist on 4th line. Adonis says, what's wrong with Swaggy tonight? He just refuses to score. Austin, I wouldn't classify Marlins as too bad to even care. Like, let's just say Marlins are... I mean, I guess technically that's correct, but I still am interested to see if the Marlins make any improvement next year. The Mariners have had the same amount of playoff appearances as they've had players injuring their nuts. He says that's an actual stat. Metallic Coaster says Swaggy has been awful all year on both sides of the puck. Can't score and can't defend.
Yeah, it's been not good.
So easy to make
Someone forgot to tell Verhage that you need to do what Reinhardt's did after getting paid, and that's not stop playing at the elite level that got you paid. Mike says Panthers dominated that whole period, just couldn't score, and Chicago got a power play bounce off an undeserved power play.
In Chicago, Tavo Teravainen gets the big goal and the only goal of our game.
iDog says we're losing to the Blackhawks. This is like if the Chiefs start losing to the Carolina Panthers.
By that movement, that creates confusion. Motion always does. Let's take a look at it here. We'll bring you a little deeper into it. First off, I want to show you and just really kind of highlight and identify. For Tuesday,
hey, Austin, you know, as not pleasant as being a Seattle Mariners fan can be, Austin, I suggest not giving up on them because you know it can always be worse. You know why? You are not a Chicago White Sox fan. Oh, God. What a disaster. Congratulations on beating the expansion Mets for futility in the modern era. Literally, not since the turn of the 20th century has a team lost more games than the this previous year's White Sox. Like, I believe it's only the 1899 Cleveland Spiders, a team that got harvested of all its good talent by owners who happens to own another baseball team. Yeah, at least the Marlins fluked their way to 2 World Series championships. Truly the New York Giants of baseball. Olechka says Devils are beating Carolina. Damn, feels like they might be legit. Beating Carolina is a good sign of legitimacy. Jacob says, frankly, why did we go out and get Nosek? He really hasn't done much at all in his short stint. Greer and Samo were literally our whole fourth line. Boquist was actually useful at fourth line center. So that Lightning and Blue Jackets game is still tied at 5. Wow. Dougie Hamilton with a really great goal. What the hell happened there? Fleury, what did you do? How do you give up a goal on that? Oh my God. Fleury, no. That's like seeing that pick 6 that Joe Flacco threw to start that game against. What was it? Which team did he do that against recently?
The things you need can feel out of reach, but they're closer than you think. Like healthcare. With savings from Maryland.
John says this is still better than last year in Chicago. We were down 3-0 after 1 period that year. Improvements. The 2005 Chicago White Sox were a great team, yeah. Unfortunately, Jerry Reinsdorf has become completely complacent and afraid to change anything about the way he's doing after looking into a into the GOAT of basketball and one of the most miraculous World Series runs baseball has ever seen. Jacob says, Kyle, I don't know if you remember, but it's odd after how he got injured. Adam Boquist hasn't been in the lineup at all, and he started the season quarterbacking our power play and looks good. Yeah, what the hell happened with Adam Boquist?
Never too greasy, never too spicy, always delicious. Hormel pepperoni, boldly irresistible.
So Kazuma says, honestly, I still worry if this team can get to the finals. The competition is harder this year. Yeah. Well, the Panthers will have to earn it, just like they did in the previous couple of years. Mike says the Winter Classic this year, 2024 Chicago Blackhawks versus 2023 Blackhawks, with 2010 Blackhawks alumni game and the 2015 Blackhawks legends will play the 1940s Blackhawks. I think that's one too many Blackhawks in that sentence, Mike.
Can lower your ability to fight infections. Tell your doctor if you have or had an infection, TB, hepatitis B or C, blood clots in your legs or lungs, heart attack, stroke, cancer, high cholesterol, or a smoker or pregnant.
Austin says Mariners can't even make the playoffs, and there are 12 playoff teams now.
Cardiovascular events or death occurred in those 50+ taking oral JAK inhibitors.
Jacob says, do you or Jaws think they should try to put him back in the lineup over Schmidt, or do you think he's better? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
We see coming to you live here in the barbershop, boiler room from Miami, Florida. I-84 in Connecticut, outside the tent, we like the dressing room, shower time, dirt running in the back. Stay tuned. Breaking news. Spanning the globe. News of the week starring one and only Kevin Weeks. Told you on the pregame about
So
vet's going to say 4 to 6 weeks, fractured left fibula. What's your take on that? Well, this is tough news, and literally right when the play happened, you could see.
So the Browns are apparently beating the Steelers 10-3. Of course they are, because AFC North football can never be normal. And Najee isn't even showing up on the initial pass, the rushing leader stat, which can't be good. Let's see, Najee has had 6 carries for 13 yards. Oh, no. And one of those was an 11-yard carry, so he's gained all of 2 yards on 5 of his 6 carries. Please, I need more than that, Najee, for my fantasy. So, yeah, Joe Sacco is the interim head coach in Boston. Yeah, Tree must be loving that, right?
Very skilled, talented young player, offensive player, but to this point, he doesn't really figure to be a regular, which is kind of hard to fathom based on his skill set and the fact that they need goals. So he wants to be respectful. He respects the organization. They gave him the opportunity. I'm sure both sides are looking for a new opportunity elsewhere. And lastly, in this edition of Week C, what's the news coming out of Long Island that you can share with us? What? Of Long Island that you can share with us? Well, I can tell you this. Having played for the great Lou Lamoriello, Hall of Fame Lou Lamoriello,
So,
he leaves no stone unturned. And they've got a great...
Green Lukey is happy knowing he's yelling at the war already has.
But I got to tell you this.
Yeah, we need to work on the power play and the penalty kill, especially for the playoffs.
Maybe somebody that you may or may not know. Really? Oh, there you go. Sorry. I wasn't sure where you're going. There we go. There we very much. Yeah.
Let's see.
This is great stuff, Leeds. Don't be bashful. That was very nice.
Michael says, what idiots running that Boston franchise just fired the coach with the best season in the history of the NHL. The Panthers broke them.
My 3 kids there too. Love it. We had a great day. And shout out to our boy Big Daddy too, Rick Salgado, right? He's the best. You're helping to pull it all together. Long Island State. Nice to you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
That could be the legitimate explanation. It's just they don't know what to do after having been the best team by wins and points in the history of the NHL, and then losing to an 8-seeded Florida Panthers team with a 43-point difference in season outcome and a 3-1 series lead blown. Wow, Blue Jackets and Lightning is now tied at 6. Austin says, I think the Giants are cursed for those 2 Super Bowl championships, beating the best quarterback and coach ever. Well, every day we are eternally grateful as Dolphins fans for the New York Giants preventing 19-0.
Dreaming. And trusting. And no matter where you are, it's with you.
Says Adonis says, I have a theory. Was Verhaeghe's droughts expected since the Stanley Cup? Remember that he did not score a point until Game 7 and was a non-factor all throughout.
Amazon Black Friday week is here. With new deals added every day. Shop great deals all week on Amazon.
Adonis says Eli Manning should be a Hall of Famer.
And with the reminder, the pursuit for your payment is just the same. It's time you found a proven choice to help restore what's yours. Absolura is the only FDA-approved prescription treatment for non-sexual...
Hungry Xenomorph says, jumped on Twitter for a second and saw Peter Pratt post this. Juan Soto, 700 million. Does Jazz get more? Gotta love Twitter. Is that true? Let's see.
Major cardiovascular events or death occurred in those 50+ taking oral JAK inhibitors.
So,
Effects for acne and itching where applied. Ask your doctor about Opzelura or book a virtual appointment at opzelura.com.
Ohtani and Judge capture unanimous MVP honors. The city of St. Petersburg. The city of St. Petersburg reversed course Thursday on river to spend more than $23 million to repair the hurricane-shredded roof of the Tropicana Field, initially voting narrowly for approval and hours later changing course. Hello, Taunts. How you doing? Hey, Dad, the second period's about to start. I think he's asleep. Tom says, hey, fam, what's up with all the ESPN games announcers blow? I'm not paid for it. Let's see. All right. Ari Robin asks, do you guys think Sam Reinhart will get a point tonight?
As much as he's going to score nice goals, he's probably going to score on a rebound or a deflection.
Dad.
In front of the net, you're
Hello.
more likely than not. You saw the cameras on him, like always. As we start the second here at the United Center, the Blackhawks
All right.
on that table.
Jaws. I had to wake Jaws up.
You heard from Matthew Tkachuk with Emily during the intermission, and he kept talking about turnovers, but he liked a lot of their period. So it's all about 6 more shots. Just get to the net.
It wasn't just face off right now.
You've missed about 35 seconds.
Okay. This way, when we give up a goal at the start of the period, I don't already have to get up. Come up.
Well, right now we are in their end of the ice. Come on. Nope. Chicago flips it out.
All right, out. Oh. Okay. I'll have to get some coffee, I think. It's cold in here now.
Inconsistent, and he wants them to figure it out themselves. They've had a really good start, even though they don't have anything on the board yet.
Okay.
What else did you learn at the interview?
All right. Panthers win the faceoff. Reinhardt attempts to pass. Reinhardt. Oh, Mrazek is actually forced to make a save.
Yes, so the same message as to what Matthew Tkachuk said to you. And Ray, what do you see from Florida?
I guess sleep until March.
Adonis says, damn, Jaws, you look good with those arms, Brody.
It's a good shirt. The shirt fits good.
All right. The Blackhawks are 5-3-0 when leading after the first. Tied for the most regulation losses when leading after the first in the league. Yeah, tied for most regulation losses in the league.
All these years we just watched hockey, and now we have to deal with this streaming garbage.
Rodriguez tried to feed Lundell in the center, which I think was the right play. It just didn't work. Ugh. Is it just us where ESPN cannot go one night without glitches in their broadcast? Like audio cutting out or several seconds elapsing with the screen frozen and then slowly moving. Oh, great. For Hagee's on the ice.
Now, don't start giving them the Ekblad treatment.
Here's the problem for Chicago. If you don't complete any exit passes, the puck ends up back in your zone again.
For Hagee, trying to feed Bennett. Instead, it will roll straight back to Chicago. Michael says, I have gigabyte internet,
and
it drops all the time. All the time. Bennett moves in. Mrazek makes the save. Do you think Bennett could have made the pass to Tkachuk there?
Maybe.
Jake says it's not glitching for me. The Panthers are 54-0-3.
Just wonder if it matters what location you're watching it in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Second period goals, Florida 30, most in NHL. Chicago 11, second fewest. So, as I was saying, Neil, Panthers are 54-0-3 since the start of last season, including the playoffs when we're leading after 2 periods.
Wow. That's crazy.
Jake says the Panthers app has actually been worse the last 2 games. Before that, it had no problems. I'm so tired of apps and streaming.
I know. Oh, broken stick,
but not ours. No, it was ours. Oh no, the Chicago turned it over and then sent it wide. And it rolls all the way to neutral zone. Michael says, Jaws, tell Maurice to try that Bennett, Barkov, Kachuk line.
Right?
Greer sends it in. Then we pursue, but it's sent all the way back to our end of the ice. No, I did not see the hit that got Reeves suspended. Barkov has to send it back out to the point. Ekblad sent it towards the net. Oh man, it got caught in the skates of Rodriguez, and we couldn't get the shot off. Barkov.
Right? Shoot the puck.
Why do we only ever make shots from outside the circles? Okay. Jacob says Swaggy just looks off.
Yep.
Verhaeghe just loses the puck without any effort required.
Oh, good save, Spencer. Nice.
Spencer makes a big save.
I do believe we're going to lose this game.
Yeah, getting bailed out by Knight.
Yeah.
Touched up by Foligno, and Knight makes a nice read to take it away from Mikkola. But none of that happens without Vlasic getting his head up right to the left of his own goaltender and going all the way across the ice to Foligno. And now they're out of the zone. Mikheyev taken away by Spencer Knight.
What?
I don't know.
Face-off comes to the right of Spencer Knight. Lucas Michael steps in against Anton Lindell. One by Lindell, back out the center.
All right.
Exiting for Chicago. How much of it is that? How much of it is force puck forward?
Well, it's a little bit of the forecheck for sure, but yeah, I mean sometimes
So,
you don't have enough time. But this is what happens.
Chicago controls the puck. Knight chooses to pass it backwards. That was inches from being a disaster. Hungary says, I'm starting to miss that stretch of games. Bob would let in the first shot on goal, and then we would go on to score 5 goals in a row.
Yeah.
Jake says it's good to see Knight's doing well.
Yeah, no, he looks good.
And we step out 6+ minutes into the second. Chicago still leads.
Okay. Oh, I screwed it up. Yeah, I screwed it up. I'm sorry.
What?
They did score first. We're not doing the other. We're not doing the second part. We're just not.
Jacob says, Jaws, should the Panthers try and put Adam Boquist back in the lineup for the first power play units? He looked good earlier in the year.
I mean, I guess you could take Belinskas off the ice if that's what you wanted to do. You already moved Belinskas down to the second unit, so I'm surprised he sat that long, without playing. Usually Maurice doesn't like to get his, Maurice likes to get his guys in if they're not injured. I think this is 9 or 10 games straight he's been out.
Carlos says, late to the party, forced to watch on ESPN Plus since Channel 39 isn't playing the game. Jake says, "Is make me a sandwich in the lineup."
I like it. Make me a sandwich. That's good. I'm going to steal that. He is, by the way. Yes, he's on the fourth line. Can't you tell I haven't mentioned his name like a dozen times a second? Bitching about him.
Wonder if that's what Paul Maurice says to Samoskevich. Says, make me a sandwich, and if the sandwich is good, he gets to play that night.
Right.
Glitch in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it was. There it is.
I was just a second off.
You were just a second off.
Nerfel says Pomo moved Samo to the third line and Boquist down.
Oh, I moved him down. What, in this period?
Period?
I mean, nobody's been noticeable. So.
Michael says this game is as boring as a baseball game. So the Panthers has twice as much offensive zone time as the Blackhawks. And we are losing 1-0. Kazuma says, can we go back to Finland to play?
Right?
Oh, no. Good thing that was Barkov in front and not a Blackhawks player. What was that passing attempt?
That was called not dumping it in, but it's Reinhardt, so we'll excuse it. He can do whatever he wants.
Rhino behind the nets. Forsling with the blast. Now Rodriguez tries to handle the puck. It goes over to Reinhardt. Goes all the way back to Forsling. Back behind the net. Come on. Please score. Ekblad, buddy. You're supposed to send it on net. Oh, man. That was a juicy rebound just sitting there. Losing to Winnipeg is one thing, but could we not make it so difficult on ourselves against the freaking Blackhawks?
Right. I agree wholeheartedly. That opinion.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we'll be losing to the Sharks. That would be true panic.
Yeah.
Losing to the Sharks. Michael says I might just pass on watching the Panthers until the last quarter of the year. They play like this all the time unless they're playing a top team.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's to be expected. They're trying to be, you know, they're trying to pace themselves to get to a third straight Stanley Cup final. It's just tough because we're kind of 20 games in and don't have a real good read on how the team will play when the chips are down. I mean, we know, shit.
Smith backhand score.
We're going to lose to the Blackhawks.
Michael says we played an awesome 2 games against the best team in the league. Now they're trying to sleep against the worst team.
Knew it.
What was Schmitz doing? He didn't even
Did you
make
see
cuts.
that half-ass effort by Bennett?
Bennett?
If they rewound that, that's the perfect illustration of the problem. Bennett just barely even moved his stick. I mean, it was hard. And not that I'm saying it was all his fault. But, God almighty. It is tough to watch this team some nights when they just clearly checked out. Why'd you wake me up? I could have stayed asleep.
Hey, Cuban, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Cuban.
Because I'm not suffering through this alone. Says, what do you prefer, this game or a colonoscopy?
Oh.
Nerfel says, Balinskis is the worst player on this team by far.
Yeah, I kind of disagree there.
iDog says, oh my God, we're going to lose to the Blackhawks. Wow, the Blue Jackets beat the Lightning 7-6 in overtime. Hungry Seymour says, can they stop drinking NyQuil before hitting the ice? Hey, go sit! It hit the post and finally went in.
I don't have to lift. All right.
Rhino still cannot be stopped. Hey! Reinhardt.
Because he just can't miss.
He just can't miss.
He just can't miss.
And it helps that Rodriguez was completely screening Mrazek, and Barkov was right there to bury it if it had not gone.
Yeah.
Yay! Reinhardt with his 15th goal of the year.
Almighty.
Let's see. Hey, maybe that will encourage us to actually try in this game. Ghost Slayer says, WTF is going on, Kyle and Jaws? Are these guys drunk? About time after a post. Ovi, Draisaitl, and Reinhardt are your goal-scoring leaders this year at 15 each. Okay, Draisaitl expected.
Yeah.
Reinhardt's not surprising, but Ovi?
Well, he started off hot. He wanted to.
And of course, that's the year that Ovi scores 15 to starts the year and has a legitimate chance of breaking Gretzky's records. That's when he fractures his fibula.
I know.
Jaws from the past. Hey, this guy's pretty good. He'll probably want 11 million. Yeah, just as soon as Jaws hits the weights, we score.
Yeah, I got lucky on this one.
But they're closer than you think. Like healthcare, with savings from Maryland Health
Let's see.
Things like emergency care,
Oh,
health services,
all right.
I looked at.
At least now it's not going to be 3-0 soon.
The Browns were beating the Steelers 10-3, and Najee Harris had 11 yards on his longest carry and all of 2 yards on the other 5 carries.
Jeez.
It's not good. I need more fantasy points. The Browns just got run over by Taysom Hill. Najee should be having at least a 5 or 6 points night, even without a touchdown.
I mean, cutting out in the middle of the interview. Jesus Christ, ESPN.
Draisaitl, as in the guy who went cold in the Stanley Cup final, says Carlos.
He's going to have different multiple sentiment. But you know what? The team's playing well, so I think all the guys can fill in and do the job.
Thank you.
Jason Dickinson is not on the bench for Chicago. All right, so that was a shot on goal by Forsling. Can we keep the puck cycling? No, we cannot. And that is not icing. And Ekblad just get it over to Forsling or to Lundell.
Come on, Ekblad, at least stay on your skates.
Lundell carrying the puck in the zone and immediately gives away the puck, forcing Mikkola to dump in. Brandon says it's cold down here in South Florida. I've been waiting all year for this.
Yeah, it cooled off here finally, too.
Hey, Michael, thank you for
Michael.
the 20.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, bud. Thank
Says,
you.
I'm still going to call it an early night. Here is a premature 20 for the win.
All right, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated, bud. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Offsides for Blackhawks.
All right.
Florida has won the face-off battle 19-8. And we are still trailing. Bolinskis with the puck now. Schmidt. Now we dump in. What? That was icing.
Guess so.
Here's another thing to think about is as we see Taylor Hall, who's been back in the lineup. This is his second game after a healthy scratch in Vancouver. They chose to scratch Philip Kurashev today. He's got 3 goals on the season. Kurashev can play center, does play center, but he's scratched, so another possible option.
Brandon says, Mikey boy with the fat pocket. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, much appreciated, Michael.
Belides makes a save.
Oh,
no. Okay. He has to make another save. This might Knights.
Stop allowing shots.
Really good forecheck shift. There's Maroon and Reichel in position to support Craig Smith. Smith scored.
I kind of coughed myself into it.
He tests Spencer Knight there. He gets this shot right up to the elbow. Quick.
Oh, just please, no more goals for the rest of the period allowed, okay?
Mm-hmm. Had to be sharp to make the save. He's not got tested very often here, but he's had a great really good shot from
have any of you heard any complaints about the Fanatics jerseys being worn by the players on the ice? I know there was a whole debacle with the baseball players and their Fanatics jerseys. Maybe Fanatics actually has some kind of quality control now. It's a potential 2-on-1. Barkov, are you going to shoot? Yes, he does. Oh, Rodriguez couldn't face the right direction. or he would have had the perfect rebound opportunity. Ekblad a shot, and it goes out of play, as is tradition. Hey, Dana, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Says Hungry Xenomorph says apparently the NHL ones rip at the seams. Oh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Wonder how often they are going through the jerseys. They had the NHL players try on those jerseys before they were released. The Telecoaster says, if Ekblad scores, I might crap myself. Spaceman says, Kyle, you should go to a Panthers game on the road like Washington or Philly. Lundell with the shots wide.
With 2 Stanley Cups and a Selkie, Barkov with a Selkie and a Stanley Cup. And 2 tremendous players.
Yeah, earlier this broadcast was Lundell, another save by Mrazek. This broadcast was calling Barkov the East Coast Anze Kopitar.
Right.
Yeah, Sevaskevich
just wasn't in position.
I know he's going to get sent back down. Or sent to the bench again.
Yeah, we're going to work it all tonight? Come on.
Work.
Just standing around.
Work it. Now we have to go for the change.
Oh, jeez.
That was a dangerous opportunity for Chicago, but they missed the pass. Did we keep that in? We did.
Yeah.
Bennett gets taken down. No call.
Trying to turn away from Teuvo Teravainen. Now under pressure from Reichel and turned over. Teravainen couldn't get it back to the line. Bennett outlets. Pass for Hagee.
Kazuma says, do you guys believe Eli Manning is a first ballot Hall of Famer? Stephen A. Smith said he doesn't have the numbers like his brother to be one.
That's a tough call. He'll probably get it.
He has the multiple Super Bowl rings,
Right.
doesn't he? Both against Tom Brady. In a time when
Right.
Brady was all but invincible. And to think that if history had played out a little differently, we'd be talking about Tom Brady being the greatest baseball catcher of all time and single-handedly saving the Montreal Expos from the brink of contraction or relocation.
Oh, it's the wrong way.
They even made a commercial about it, presenting a whole alternate reality where Tom Brady went and played for the Expos as a catcher and just kept winning Golden Glove after Golden Glove. And the only team he couldn't beat was the Giants twice. The San Francisco Giants, that is. iDog says it's snowing at the Steelers-Browns game.
Nice.
More ugly AFC North football. More. Oh, no.
No.
Well, Ekblad, of all people, is the only reason the Blackhawks did not get a shot off there that would have been an easy goal. Hungry says, oh, come on, Kyle. No baseball team escapes the tentacles of Jeffrey Loria. I mean, the real life Jeffrey Loria was questionably rewarded with a World Series.
Kulikov just got hurt and went to the tunnel.
No!
In the actual game.
Jeffrey Loria was rewarded for some reason with a World Series victory with the Marlins. It's entirely possible.
I don't understand Fluffy. Fluffy's just wanting to know what the hell's going on, too. I don't get it either.
It's entirely possible that Tom Brady...
He's still talking baseball, Fluffy. It's still. Like, Bedard almost scored.
Oh,
Kulikov got whacked job in the face.
Amanda
and
says...
You're talking about the Marlins.
Amanda says, so hard to watch. They aren't moving their feet.
Oh, shit. Boy, we just keep leaving guys in front of the net.
Could we stop, please?
Let's just get out of this.
Go,
period.
go. Is that Mrazek? It was.
I don't know what it is because ESPN Plus just froze up in the middle of the play.
I mean, Mrazek literally went all the way to the boards to play that puck. Ghost Slayer asks, how are we losing this game? Must be drunk. Luosterainen shot wide.
Nobody
and it immediately turns into a potential 2-on-1 that Schmidt has to break up. Whistle blown with 1:02 to go. Ow.
They're not going to commercial with a minute left. They went to commercial with a minute left.
They went to commercial with a minute left in the period.
They went to commercial with a minute left in the period. I think I've seen it all now.
Hot Dog says, dude, it is a blizzard in the Browns versus Steelers game. That's good. Because if they can't pass,
right.
Najee will get more carries.
Maybe.
Please, I need stellar supremacy for my fantasy team.
Jason Dickinson has been off the ice for Chicago for the last 11 minutes of game action.
Jameson says the snow is so heavy in this football game, it's hard to watch on TV. Good Lord. It must be really coming down. Boozin says, nah, they pass in every play. Stop it. You cowards. Feed Najee. The Steve Zissou says, Panthers fan from Scotland here. Keep the head up, guys. You guys are so passionate. Love the channel.
Much appreciated. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for joining us.
I got it.
You jerk.
That's what you get for talking about baseball.
Last minute of play. Well, pardon me if this is, not the most exciting.
I know, but like while you were talking baseball, see, look, that was like one of the only actual stuff happened.
Verhaeghe.
Come on, Verhaeghe. They're all so bad.
The second line is being particularly bad. Or is it just because Verhaeghe has collapsed into a black hole from which no positive production can escape?
It's just at some point he's got to wake up.
Kazuma says Steelers losing to Browns and Cats losing to Chicago. What a day.
All right, let's
That
go.
is the end of the second period. Panthers have collected no points this year when trailing after the second.
No comeback Cats.
One of 16
I am not
teams.
putting on a rally cap for the freaking Blackhawks.
And well, It's not even a 2-goal deficit at the
I
moment.
know. I'm just saying.
Hey, could you get me water, please?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think I need my dessert yet.
Okay.
But I do
gotta get
need
myself some coffee.
10-6 Browns. Dolphins play the Browns in that stadium in a month. Yeah.
The NHL, the Players Association, are partnering with the B Foundation to help support game-changing cancer research. Tonight in both Ottawa and Pittsburgh, they recognize this initiative. You can learn more and support this cause.
That's not a good sign that Jalen Warren is still the rushing leader for Pittsburgh with just 42 yards. Oh, good. Okay, Najee, another 6 carries. It's now 29 yards. So he's gone. He's now gotten, what is that, 16 yards on his last 6 carries. Okay. I need more points.
What are you doing fantasy football on my streaming laptop? What? Oh my God. All right, that's it. You're doing any more lifting tonight.
Hot Dog says, I hate it when I have a running back in fantasy and he used the backup. It pisses me off. Well, maybe if the Steelers get into the red zone, maybe they'll have Najee running in for the touchdown instead of Jalen. I will take touchdowns over the yardage any day, as in the league Jaws setup. Running backs and wide receivers get 1 point per 10 rushing or reception yards, and they get 6 points per touchdown they score. Yeah, Ovechkin fractured his fibula. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Green Lucas says, driving down the highway tonight after work, trying to make it to see some of the second period, and I almost smoked a moose on the highway. You mean a moose almost smoked you? The moose can take the hit of a vehicle. I don't think you can.
Yeah, no, nobody's smoking the moose. The moose smokes you.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a Denali, then maybe it's a fair fight.
My dog says, yeah, if we have to play the Browns in snow like this, we're screwed. My dog also says, move Mackey to the top, move Rodriguez to the second line, and move Verhaeghe to the third. I agree with all of that. Yeah, Panthers are one of 6 teams to not register a point this year when being down after 2. That's great. It could be much worse. Here's the football stats. Hear me out. In his entire career, Tom Brady lost 2 games where he threw for 300 plus pass yards, 3 plus touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Joe Burrow has lost 3 games this season while throwing for 300 plus pass yards, 3 plus touchdowns, and no interceptions. Steve Sisu, I'll give you the first answer. My dad and I live in Maryland, so that's where we're watching from.
Fuego for Sam Reinhart. He better be on Team Canada, the Four Nations. Oh, here we go. Watch him stay in motion here on the upper left part of your screen.
Yeah.
Just see the way he fades away here. And a simple but effective.
Hot Dog says I have Burrow in fantasy. That's cool. I have Lamar Jackson as my quarterback. And I hung on to Geno Smith to be my backup on Lamar's bye week. So
he's going to kill himself to get back in time. He's doing every possible, every rehabilitative modality.
yeah, I have basically I'm on the best passing and receiving in my league. Hot Dog says, I'm so mad I can't watch this hockey game because it's on stupid ESPN Plus. So the worst third period goal differential this season entering tonight. Bruins are minus 12. The Blackhawks and Blues are both minus 11. The Blackhawks have been outscored 26-15 in the third period. Cheers, Steve. Hot Dog says I played against Lamar this week while having Goff. Okay, well if you've got Goff, you should be okay. Brandon says they said something on the Panthers radio that's Chicago hasn't scored more than 2 goals in 5 games straight or something. Interesting. So yeah, the Devils beat the Hurricanes. Vegetav says hello. Hey, says hey everyone. I'm at the game. Lots of Panthers fans. That's awesome.
No matter where you are, it's with you.
So.
No, my tofu turkey is dry. Friendsgiving.
Hot Dog asks, can there be a hockey game in Alaska? The logistics would be a nightmare, but I don't even know if they have a hockey capable arena up there. Come on, Najee. I need more points. More points. It's the end of the third quarter, and it's still just 10-6. So.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
So yeah, Najee is averaging 2.5 yards in this game. Damn it.
Mental health services, prescriptions, and more are within reach.
When you get built-in AI, it gives back. AI gives you uninterrupted movie nights wherever the family gathers. AI gives enhanced productivity to allow your business to flourish. And more freedom to share your creativity with family and friends. Shop now.
Shadow Wolf says they do, just not a professional stadium. Kazuma says, let's hope Chicago does not make it 3 on us and breaks that streak. Trey says, bro, Werenski got me 20 points tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, the Steelers just need 2 more field goals to win. I swear, if they win another goddamn game without scoring a touchdown. Brandon says last time Chicago scored more than 2 goals was 6 games ago. Shell says my little nephew plays hockey, is on the team. Hey, that's awesome.
This is something that we've been waiting for a long time. The talent level is through the roof. The best on best. Best on best.
The first Best on Best international tournament since 2016.
Coordination is a dream come true. I can't wait to see that.
Okay, 8 minutes to go until the third period.
USA, Canada, but who's to say how it's good? There are 4 nations we've seen, not just 2 over there. All right. So, on Sunday NFL Countdown starring Randy Moss, the most popular segment is You Got Moss. Well, we figured we'd put our own NHL swing on it with Kevin Weeks and see what You Got Goalie looks like. Weeksy, take it away.
Thanks so much, Leeds. Yes, I finally get some love for the tendies. I've had so much love for the great Randy Moss watching him ball. But we're going to start off in the Pacific Northwest. Shelock, no blocker, no problem. Hand behind the back, hiding it, just trying to protect it. They don't blow it down. He doesn't quit, stays in the battle. Boom! You got goalie. What a stop by Shelock.
Artur Sheloff's got a save while only having 1 glove on him. Calgary up on the Rangers 1-0.
No, you got goalie wrapping it. What a stop by Lindgren showing that flexibility. Last night, UC Soros of Chandler Stevenson. It's that time of year. Do you see what I see? UC does. Look at the splits. This looks like a wide open net. No! You got goalie. Got it off the toe. I call that the pedicure save right there.
Jake says Maurice's interview was funny. He said we get our asses kicked here for 3 years now. Too many turnovers. Yeah, no kidding, right? Meanwhile, ESPN Plus will not stop glitching. Is it too much to ask for a hockey game to not be constantly interrupted? God, I miss watching the games on Bali so much.
What a stop there by the Malcolm. We're going to demo this one, so a lot of you young girls and boys that play, that are aspiring to play, some of you girls are going to
Green Loogie says, I don't know why, but I'd like to see Seattle succeed. Do you mean the Kraken?
And everybody talks about how good skaters are that play defense and they play forward. But it's equally important, if not more important.
So Golden Knights beat the Sens, Red Wings beats the Islanders, Devils beat the Hurricanes.
But as we get down, what Pamelka does is he goes from one.
Avalanche beat the Capitals 2-1.
Great flexibility and even better.
And of course, the Blue Jackets beat the Lightning in overtime 7-6. Did you just call me? I thought I heard you call me. Okay. Shadow Wolf says it's tier 2 junior level. It's tier 2 junior level, and there are 3 teams in Alaska. No, I don't think so. The Anchorage Wolverines, Fairbanks Ice Dogs, and Kenai River Brown Bears. The Bruins beats Utah 1-0.
Congratulations, Boston.
Green Loogie says, I think Kraken got a piece of my heart when they shut out Vegas in the Winter Classic. Metallic asks, why do you think there's been no comeback Cats?
Well, I mean, what are we? How many games have we lost? Oh.
Jameis Winston rushing touchdown. 16-6 Browns.
Well, the Browns
are
going to beat the
17
freaking Steelers.
Well, it's still early in the fourth quarter, I
Right.
think. So if the Steelers are going to do something, they have to do it now. What I really need is more points from Najee Harris. He only has 2.
I'm sorry. It's over for you.
I should still be good. As long as the rest of my fantasy team doesn't underperform like that. Especially I need Lamar to do better. I don't think Amon-Ra St. Brown can get me 28 points in 2 straight weeks.
You earned USAA membership for your family. And we're family.
Really? No.
Worth a try.
You better change those bags, son.
Son?
Still, no.
Never mind. Browns went for 2 and got it.
Oh.
18-6 Browns.
Drop everything and get some magic of your own during the Xfinity Black Friday sale. Xfinity Internet customers, our best deals of the year are back.
So the Steelers would have to score 2 touchdowns while surrendering no more points in order to win that game. Donis says, Jaws, do you think Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer?
I think he'll get in just for what he was able to do to Tom Brady. But I think if he hadn't, I think if he had only won 1 Super Bowl, it'd be no chance. But being that it was twice.
Oxalor can lower your ability to fight infections. Tell your doctor if you have or had an infection, TB, hepatitis B or C, blood clots in your legs or lungs, cancer, high cholesterol, are a smoker or pregnant. Oxalor may cause serious lung infections. Blood clots and low blood counts. Major cardiovascular events or death occurred in those 50 plus taking oral JAK inhibitors. The most common side effects were acne and itching red blood. Ask your doctor about Oxalor or book a virtual appointment at oxalor.com.
Repigmentation is possible. Pursue it.
Welcome back to ESPN Plus Hockey Night, presented by Expedia.
All right.
Blackhawks fans have watched their team grab a 1-goal lead on the reigning Stanley Cup champs as we go to the third. With Ray Ferraro and Emily Kaplan, I'm Mike Monaco back with you. And Ray, pretty simply here as we start the third.
He was also Super Bowl MVP both times.
Right.
They haven't led very much of late. It's been 6 games since they scored more than 2 goals. They'll probably need 1 more. I look at their breakouts as the key to this entire period.
It's been 6 games straight where Chicago has not scored a 3rd goal. They're trying to jinx us. The Blackhawks also have a -11 goal differential in the 3rd period.
With Emily Kaplan after the first. And the Panthers played their way forward in the second. It was a good exit, good breakout for Chicago on the Smith goal that made it a 2-goal margin for all the 34 seconds.
All right. That's Kulikov out on the ice, so he must be okay.
Yeah.
In Chicago, the Tuesday stands on it. Sam Bennett moves it along back. Great to see Dmitry Kulikov back out there, and Jason Dickinson has returned for Chicago as well.
All right.
Kulikov fires it around, picked up by Tyler Bertuzzi, swept past Nolan Allen, and secured by Foligno. Chipped it ahead.
Okay, so
icing
whistle.
Yeah, Kevin Dean, the assistant with Chicago, told me that Jason Dickinson was icing up pretty good to be able to come out here in the third. I asked if he was not able to play or if he can't finish what the plan was. He said, rotate a bunch of guys through center. We got a lot wing right now. And he said, well, the guys were down, then yes, we could put Bedard there and take some face-offs, but it does seem like they really like
Let's
Bedard
see.
as a wing to get the most out of him in this game.
Was that a post?
Yeah, it's post.
Dang. Went off the crossbar.
And so after another face-off loss, the Panthers win the draw clean, and Aaron Ekblad is going to get this beyond the Bertuzzi.
Oh, off this glove.
By Barkov, and this hits the crossbar out front of him, or out to the left of Mrazek. Again, it's just you don't have a lot of guys that win a lot of face-off. Dickinson goes on the ice, wins the draw, and now they're on
So
That'll help the Toby. Ton of D-zone starts for them.
Reinhardt over to Ekblad. No, excuse me. That's Reinhardt. So that's
And no icing.
First minute plus in the third. Moved along for Dickinson.
So
He angles it off cross quarter. And guided off
Spencer Knight,
Gives it away.
Kulikov, Luosterainen. Okay.
Oh, they're going to get him? Yep.
Samoskevich took a hit. Mikala, buddy. Hey, Frank, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Frank. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Says, is it me or does this team look less physical?
Oh, 100% less physical. Absolutely.
Connor Murphy spent 7 years here in Chicago. He's been a backbone player for them.
Yeah, that's total interference.
That makes the contact as he's going to take Samoskevich out of the play. Samoskevich jumps into the middle and flips up over top. And Murphy's always among the team leaders in blocks.
Wait, they didn't call a penalty?
No.
They didn't call interference on that?
With this really young defensive core, and in particular without Seth Jones, he's going to move up.
He literally stuck his leg out at him.
He's along Alex Vlasic, and Vlasic grows into a legit top
Okay, so Chicago with the puck. Not that we really know what to do on
No, but how is that not interference?
Panthers down by 1, shift out and pursued. Left wing wall.
Can we pass the puck? We do! Goldman Greer had
Greer.
points blank range
Oh.
and shot directly into Mrazek.
Man, Bolquist shows off his legs here as he chips the puck up the boards. And he's going to beat TJ Brody to it. So Brody is turning, but Kaiser decides he can come all the way across the ice. This is the split-second decision, and Kaiser's got to be 100% sure he can get there.
Let's
Because
see.
when he doesn't,
I mean, what a pass by Bolquist. That was beautiful.
Kaiser has to be so sure when he comes here that he's going to either get body or puck. He loses the puck back.
So 18:08 to go in the third.
Mrazek bails everybody out with a nice stop.
Chicago gets the clear. And they attempt to get the 2-on-1 but fail.
Martinez, the 37-year-old, off the stick, that sails high behind Spencer Knight and off into the corner. Moved down by Kachuk.
Come on.
Picks it up for Florida.
Dump in.
And he will work it deep.
Third period goal differential. Last season led the NHL with plus 36. This year, -1.
Wow.
Bleh.
Yeah. Yeah, we just keep winning games, though.
Yeah.
Pass off the cycle, and Nolan Allen closes this off. Watch him from his goal line position. He reads where Kachuk is, right out front. One step, stick down, deflect up into the play. The
17:28 to go in the third.
Of information from Kevin Dean on the Blackhawks bench.
Yep.
Another rate.
Nope.
8 of 9 on faceoffs in the O-zone, but the Blackhawks rank
So the Blackhawks dump in and immediately turn it over to Ekblad.
21-year-old former first-round pick 3 years ago. Kyle Davidson said before the season even started that Allen had earned the trust of the coaching staff. He has played a bunch.
And Chicago ices it.
It will always bring us together. It might even surprise us. But more often than not, it's a belief that no matter where you are, it's with you.
Okay, we win the face-off. And we send it towards the net. And Chicago managed to clear it. Oh, man, we had 3 guys in front of Mrazek, and none of them could get a clean handle on the puck. Samoskevich, he is going to pull around. Oh, man, he played for the deflection off of Lundell.
Yeah.
For Hagee. Oh, saved by Mrazek.
Damn it. Wait, is this Lundell with Samoskevich and Verhage?
What sort of line is that?
Or that was Verhage just on? Yeah, now the second line's coming on. So it's just half a change.
Puck out of play.
Let's check out the upcoming national schedule. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern, NHL Network. Winnipeg is at Pittsburgh. And then Wednesday,
All right.
doubleheader also on
Yeah.
Washington. Columbus today. And then Vegas at Colorado.
With another youngster, Lucas Reichel, playing center on this fourth line, Pat Maroon goes to take the
Touchdown Steelers. Please tell me it's Najee Harris. Please tell me it's Najee Harris. I'm desperate.
You are.
Warren. God damn it. Warren. The fucking other running back. God damn it.
All right. Yeah, where that puck came out, we're going to have to call that back.
iDog says ref ball gets the Steelers a touchdown. Browns still up 18-13.
Oh.
Did Najee at least have
Give it up.
some
No, he didn't.
running yards? Don't you tell me to give it.
Oh my God, are we gonna lose to this team 2-1?
The NHL and entering tonight, the Panthers tied for the 4th best odds to win the cup at 10-1, trailing the Oilers, the Hurricanes, and the Stars. And you see Sam Reinhart's odds as well, with all the goals that he's been scoring. He's got his 15th tonight.
So
The point streak continues for one of the quietest, most productive players.
he got a pass for a first down. How early was that in the game? Or was that on the same drive?
Oh.
I get a point per 10 yards. Okay. Chicago with the puck. Pass to the neutral zone. Broken up. Forcing them to reset. Najee has 31 yards. And Dominic has him as a flex.
Whoa, that was a good play. Just didn't go in.
Yeah. If the Steelers get the ball back, there's a second chance because they are going to need to score a touchdown.
He's going to start this chance off the dump in into the offensive zone. The puck's going to ring around the boards. And when it reverses back to Rodriguez, he throws this to the front of the net. Reinhart drags the tip. And
The Panthers make 56% of their zone entries via dump-ins, the highest percentage in the league. Sounds about right?
Sounds about right.
Around toward Lundell.
Oh, come on.
Martinez chips it out. Anderson moves it ahead for Bedard. Got to run it down below the goal.
Green Loogie says, is it just me or does it look like Erod's worked on his stick work all summer? Dude's been fun to pay attention to.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he continues to get better as a player. That's for sure. Oh, boy. All right, is that Greer?
This is the fourth line.
Right.
Nosek sends it towards the net. Oh, come on.
Just can't get a bounce.
Seriously, what is it with the bounces in these past few games? Either bounces that go anywhere but the Panthers.
I think I've seen enough.
What?
Nosek is not Kevin Stenlund. I think I've seen enough.
Out of play.
Nosek is not Stenlund. He's not bad, but he's just a guy on skates out there. There's literally nothing else there.
Trey says the offense stinks right now.
That too.
His Hawks ensures all kinds of small business dreams. So what's yours?
Wonder how much time is left in that Thursday night football game. If I'm going to be able to see any of it after.
You're not watching any football. You're banned from football.
Nice try.
Oh, that hurt. Why won't my
Browns fumble, Steelers recover. The bullshit is indeed real.
Come on.
Go do it.
Come on.
Steelers got the Super Bowl.
Oh, there's still 7 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
The freaking Steelers are 8-2. My God.
Yeah, if they win tonight.
How the hell did it?
Well, they had a really favorable opening schedule.
Right.
And then they just beat the Ravens because the Ravens won't stop shooting themselves in the goddamn foot whenever they play against the Steelers. Kazuma says, when is the deadline? Maybe we can get some new blood. Amanda says, it's true. Cup hangover is real. Teams are coming hard at them.
That's true. That is very true.
Okay, now maybe Najee can break off for a 30 yards touchdown run.
When you give it up, he's not getting anything. He's going to fumble the ball back.
You better not, you son of a bitch.
It serves you right for stealing half my friggin' team.
Oh, yeah, as if I had telekinetic powers. And
well, you do. You get it from me. It's in the blood.
Touchdown Steelers?
No, come on. They gotta be trolling you now.
Please be Najee. Please
they
be
gotta
Najee.
be trolling you.
Please.
There's no touchdown.
Please, Najee.
There's no touchdown. See, there's no touchdown. They're trolling you.
Kazuma.
They're trolling you.
Well, that may. Let's see. Adonis says, what a touchdown by Russell Wilson.
Oh, yeah?
Did he run it in him? Oh, Calvin Austin. So it's a passing touchdown.
Okay. The score is still not updated on Google. Still not there.
Wow. The Browns had an 18-6
Either
lead.
that or they're trolling you.
The Browns had an 18-6 lead and have proceeded to blow it in one quarter.
I hope they're trolling you.
No, if they were trying to troll me, they would have told me Najee got like a 40-yard touchdown.
All right, maybe so.
iDog says Tree is going nuts. I bet he is. The bullshit is real. Stay that Kansas boom. They went for 2 and missed it.
Yes, 1918.
Yeah,
now Cleveland can beat them with a field goal.
I guess they wanted to make it a 3 points game.
Right. All right, let's call a goal for the Panthers.
Okay. 11:15 to go in the third. So Kulikov attempts to
they're just all coasting.
Samoskevich is at least moving fast.
Yeah, they're just dumping it off for a line change.
Schmidt's able to keep the puck in play momentarily. Now Balinska stumps in. Olechka says, I can't tell if we're significantly worse or not this year. Some days they look unbeatable, others they look bleh.
Right.
God.
Yeah, it's about the right description.
Okay, so if the Browns get a field goal,
what are you trying to figure out?
It might be better if the Browns got a quick touchdown.
How about the Steelers are 8-2 because of their defense. How about just don't let the stupid Browns get any points?
That too. I mean, there's nothing that says the Steelers can't try to extend the lead. Green Loogie thinks it's the cup a bit. That with the fact teams just have rough patches, should be able to handle the Blackhawks, though.
Yeah.
Rodriguez tries to send it towards Barkov. Nothing doing. He has to circle to Schmidt. Now to Reinhardt. Back to Schmidt. Back to Reinhardt. Come on.
Lost it.
Why is Reinhardt behind the nets? He's the only guy who can score. It's true.
I know.
Olechka says, gosh, are they all high? They keep losing the puck. Oh, great. Now it's Verhaeghe on the ice, and you see what happens. Out of play. Amanda says they want us to suffer after winning the cup.
Yes. Very obvious. What are you doing? Backing out?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cleveland got a field goal.
They did?
No.
No? Well, you wouldn't know if Google really takes that
right?
long to...
That long. Google is still at 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. That's how shitty they are. Oh, come on, Panthers. You can't do this.
Metallic Coaster says, I'm sorry, but this is just pathetic.
The things you need can feel out of reach.
How much time is left?
Like healthcare.
Oh, well, in the game? Yeah, they're talking the hockey game.
I know that part.
Oh, well, I don't know how much time is left. I think it's about 10 minutes. I don't know the exact amount.
Green Loogie says, watch how the other teams beat on our team over the next few weeks. Hard hits and dirty jabs. iDog says, I'll say it again. Whenever the Panthers play badly, the Dolphins win.
Right.
So which would you prefer? Panthers repeat cup win or Dolphins finally win a playoff game?
Oh, jeez, it's not even close. Give me another cup.
Shrew says, why the hell do we have 5 guys in the corner of the defensive zone? Go ahead.
They're just playing disorganized. That's all.
Colin says we hear 9:07 to go in the third. So
Meanwhile, here on an ESPN Plus Hockey Night, 9 minutes to go. Chicago.
yeah, Samo is back on the ice tonight.
Worst record in the NHL, facing the reigning Stanley Cup champs. And turned it over right at the blue
Oh
line.
boy.
A good stick to pressure it back on Matthew Tkachuk. Nick Foligno's their captain says, "Look, it's nice we're in.
It would be offsides if we touched it.
If we're not winning them, that's not good enough. It is a step."
Okay, 8.5 to go. Wow, Smith nearly scored after making Ekblad look like he was a statue.
Come on, Ekblad.
See, why can't we get those redirects like New York just got to tie? They tied their 2-2 game against the Flames. Chicago with the puck.
We're at 8:15 left. I swear, if we got to pull the goalie.
Please, no. Oh, come on.
Come on.
How do you not collect that puck?
That was Balinskis? Who was that?
That had to be
I think
Balinskis.
it was Balinskis.
Because I was going to say Barkov doesn't miss that puck. Puck out of play.
Oh,
this is frustrating.
It's getting a little frustrating.
We should not be taking this long to get the game tied against freaking Chicago.
Very often are. Great top line for Florida. Only twice in Connor Bedard's career has he not had a shot attempt. Oh boy, here's a delay of game penalty. This is a self-inflicted wound.
Oh, we're going on the power play?
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Are we gonna get bailed out?
Yes. Yes, please.
Come on now.
iDog says, wish we could have 5 periods of overtime against the Blackhawks in the regular season. Doesn't that sound fun? Okay, so we're on the power play. The Blues beat the Sharks 3-2 in the shootout. And Ekblad just barely holds it in. Barkov collects it. Barkov waiting an eternity. Reinhardt, Tkachuk. Are you going to shoot? Reinhardt. They tried the bumper play. Barkov. Tkachuk. Do something else. And stop missing your passes, please. Ekblad, Barkov. Tkachuk tries to bury it. Barkov held it in. Tkachuk over to Rhino. Has to flip it back out to Ekblad. Ekblad takes the shot. Missed. Ekblad. Barkov tries to send it cross ice. Tkachuk. Barkov.
When's the last time Barkov took a shot on the power play?
Tkachuk a shot. It goes high. Come on.
Barkov, you are allowed to take a shot every once in a while. You don't have to pass 10 out of 10 times.
Nice pass by Knight. Reinhardt immediately gives away the puck. But Schmitz holds in. Verhaeghe able to pass it back to Reinhardt, and Barkov has to work for it. No, he's going to lose it. And Chicago gets another clear. Ovechkin's
going to kill off a penalty, man.
Does Bennett even have any hits? Winston threw a pick. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
The Browns are just choking.
Yep. Imploding.
Now, get me my Najee Harris touchdown. Get at least double his yardage if he's not going to get the touchdown. Do something, please. Stop feeding Jalen Warren. Face off at center ice. Chicago wins. Bolinskis does stump in. Mrazek leaves it for his teammate. And that is going to be the end of the power play.
Yep. Oh, jeez.
We had 2 shots on that power play.
Just too much passing. Are you really going to do this?
Yeah, this is getting...
Are you really sitting there begging to go to overtime against the Blackhawks?
Puck out of play. 5:11 to go. This is getting increasingly pathetic. Just going to back out. Green Loogie says, I feel like the old man from Jurassic Park when it all started to fall apart. TK says, I lost IQ points watching that power play.
Yeah, just too much. Too much passing around. Barkov, I can't remember last time Barkov took a shot on the power play.
Good.
They just keep trying to one play to Reinhardt, which I understand it works, but geez, you should be able to have some opportunities to just fake that play and do something else.
Yeah. Metallic Coaster says, I wish they cared about these games. Well, for some reason we can't win in Chicago.
Right.
We haven't won in Chicago in 3 years. But it is concerning that maybe we win the cup. We win the cup and still can't beat Chicago in Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, apparently 3 years we haven't won in Chicago. And it's entirely possible that we lose without Chicago having to score a third goal. 5:11 to go. 5:11 to go in the third.
All right, let's see if the Blackhawks can pull a Browns.
So the first 15 games, we had 3 regulation losses, and we've had as many regulation losses in the last 4. Reinhardt has to reset. Yeah, Vegas was a wild card last year after they beat us in the cup. Forsling takes a shot. Mrazek with the save. Work a little harder. You have 5 minutes left. This should be the 5 minutes where you play elite, right? Right? You're not going to force...
We're going to have to empty the net against the Blackhawks. We're going to lose. Come on!
Oleshka says it looks like everyone has them weak legs tonight. It's not just for Hagee.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Spaceman Sports, it's like every time I watch the Yankees in Miami, they lose. And he's a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
So. Seriously?
Florida has won 59% of the draws in a big win for Chicago in the ozone.
So, okay. A little faster, guys. Skate a little faster. Verhaeghe has to fight for the puck. Kachuk, why are you shoveling backwards to Verhaeghe when there's no one set up in the front yet? Puck out of play. iDog says you can always switch it over to the snowstorm football game and embrace the bullshit of still at football. Yeah, JC, I think Kachuk is playing tonight.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Very hard to tell.
Although it's hard to tell for any player not named Reinhardt. Let's see. Green Loogie says getting to the cup is a great feat, and it's harder these years than ever. And this year the competition is no joke versus last year. Panthers and Oilers walked over a lot of teams. JC says also these extra passes and attempts at flashy fancy plays ain't working. Samoskevich with the puck. Back out to the point. Sent back behind the net. Luosterainen is back there. We do manage to hold it in.
3:14 left.
And
we just cannot connect a pass. Let's go.
Go. Why
it's
are
the end
you...
of his shift.
Oh,
they got to get off.
The
end of their shift. They're gassed. 2:52 left.
So, okay, we dump it in. What was that? Puck out of play?
Yes.
2:38 to go in the third.
Jeez.
Yeah, Mikkola had to do it all himself on that defensive stop.
Yeah.
Kazuma says, why is this team afraid to shoot from far, always looking to score up close? Panthers win another face-off. It'd be nice to win the battles in front of the Chicago Nets. And Chicago ices it with 2:19 to go. Okay. And they pulled. Oh no! They pulled Spencer Knight. Oh, you should have heard your anguish. At least we can suffer together, right?
Son of a bitch.
Craig says, Dane, not good at all tonight. Verhaeghe. Barkov. So, Barkov sends it towards the net. Kachuk has it. He tries to Chicago it.
Michigan
it. Close enough.
Yeah. Locked away.
And
it's clear, but
we still have possession. iDog says, how do we blow out the Jets and then do this 2 games later? I guess the Panthers felt the statement was already made.
Right.
Let's see. 1.5 minutes to go.
Come on.
Will one of you bastards shoot from more than 5 feet and get a rebound?
Won't go in.
Kachuk. A shot. Oh, come on. Reinhardt was right there and shot it straight back into Mrazek. God. We should not be praying for puck luck against Chicago. Look at this. I mean, Kachuk
He had two stabs at it
multiple times to try and Michigan it, and then another shot from the corner, and Reinhardt was right there, and it must have bounced off Murphy, I think. JC says, dude, nothing is going in.
Well,
Nerful says, getting goalied by Peter Mrazek. LMFAO. Did we call a timeout? Please
What's
tell me we
that?
called a timeout after that abomination. Alechka says, I paid $12 to watch this bullshit tonight. So we've had 30 shots against Mrazek and only scored once. So the net is still empty. Hello, Jackson. All Jackson has is the skull emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. That skull emoji is more appropriate for the Browns if they succeed in blowing that game. Oh no, Verhaeghe has the puck.
Verhaeghe has the puck.
Verhaeghe, what are you doing?
Oh my God!
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
What? Yeah, I second that. Now there's being in a slump, and then there's making a mistake worth being benched.
Hey, Cuban, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Cuban. Thank you, buddy.
Says,
thank you, Cuban.
I was joking for Hagee.
You can't do that.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I mean, Ekblad is nowhere near that puck.
That he needs a day off.
Cuban, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Cuban. Thank you, buddy.
When the Panthers lose, but it's okay because you're two chill dudes that love the Panthers.
I'm not lifting for that. Verhaeghe needs it benching. Verhaeghe needs to have a night off. That's it.
1 minute to go. We are going to lose to the fucking Blackhawks. Congratulations, Verhaeghe. You just allowed the Blackhawks to score 3 goals in a game for the first time in 7 tries. Chicago had not scored 3 goals in a game for 6 straight games. And Verhaeghe, I swear, the way he's been playing, his talent has been zapped by one of the Monstars who decided to play hockey instead of basketball. Like where the hell is Verhaeghe him or Swaggy or
Thank you,
Clutch?
Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Says, let's be real. We gonna be like Vegas and lose first round. That's what the hockey gods want. Well, we're certainly not winning anything if Verhaeghe continues to play like this.
Oh.
So, yeah, this was bad. Like
this is embarrassing.
This is way worse than what's happened in the last game against the Jets.
That's embarrassing. I gotta go scream at the camera. That's unacceptable.
Yeah. Like, well, Verhaeghe has just fallen off a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
What the hell? Reinhardt is the only player who can score. Puck luck has just been nowhere to be found. And Verhaeghe with just the stupidest pass attempt I've seen in maybe this entire season from any of the players. Like, how are you turning into a meme that Ekblad would blush at his worst? And we have 9 years of Verhaeghe. Okay, well, I can't take any more of hockey for tonight. I am going to tune over to the football game to see the bullshit of Steeler football. Maybe if I watch, Najee will score a touchdown. Yeah, Maurice needs to introduce some profanity in there. Like, hey, Cuban, thank you for the 2. He asks, Jaws boxers or thongs? I think both Jaws and I are definitely boxers, people. Hot Dog says, no, Njuko, please. Says, yeah, this was absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, outplayed and outgoalied. Outplayed and got goalied by the last place team in the league. Holy shit, it is a blizzard in Cleveland tonight. This is awesome. Okay, good night, Jake. So it's 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. It looks like the Browns are trying to get the field goal to take the leads. Yeah. Is it the same Carter that scored first in Game 7 of the Cup Finals? Jameis with a 13-yard that is a pass that gives the Browns a new set of downs. That's Jerry Jeudy with the completion. Hey Trey, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Trey. He says, no puntos. Now you got to say Blackhawks 5 times this. Blackhawks, 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 Blackhawks. Brandon says, my stream took a crap right when they pulled the goalie. Then when it reloaded, they had it empty, that goal. Wow, this is awesome. Everybody is covered in a thin layer of snow out there. Yeah. Metallic Coaster says they surprised us with how bad they can play. We thought they couldn't play worse after losing to Buffalo, then Minnesota, then New Jersey. Now this. Wow, the Browns are already on the 1-yard line. The Browns have a chance to take a lead with the Steelers only having 1 timeout. Dylan says Chicago was on a 3-game losing streak. What did we do to deserve this? Why, hockey gods? Why? That is a touchdown. Nick Chubb with the touchdown to give the Browns a lead with less than a minute to go in the game. Adonis says, I need the Browns to win for the Giants draft picks. Brandon says, we're the Cup champions. Every team wants our number. This is something new to our superstars they've never experienced. So the Browns are going to have 1 timeout. I mean, the Steelers are going to have 1 timeout and less than a minute in order to try and get the win. So the Browns just committed false starts to back them up on they were going to go for the 2-point conversion, and it looks like they're still going to try that. Metallic Coaster says, so does that mean we'll just let lottery teams beat us? Okay, so yeah, it is embarrassing. I hardly want to talk about like I Verhaeghe needs to get his mojo back somehow. But 2 points try was broken up. So there's 57 seconds to go in the football game. Browns have the 24-19 lead. So the Steelers must score a touchdown or they are going to lose. Yeah, Rhino is the only one doing anything. Kazuma says the worst thing about this loss is the Blackhawks didn't even try hard. I can't imagine the score if they did. iDog says, will Wilson even be able to see in this snow to lead a touchdown drive? Wow, this is looking awesome. It's legitimately snowing in Cleveland. Yeah, I do not believe we need a new head coach. Access Money says, how the hell did we lose to the Blackhawks? You tell me. Well, Verhaeghe has forgotten how to play hockey. Like, he single-handedly gave away the puck for the empty netter to gift Chicago a 3-1 victory. Yeah, Verhaeghe to Ekblad pass that's secured the Hawks win. And it wasn't even Ekblad's fault. I do not believe Ekblad anticipated in a million years that Verhaeghe would try and make that idiotic pass. So with the limited amount of time left, I highly doubt Najee is going to get much rushing yards. Maybe they'll pass to him. Jalen Warren, of course, he's the one returning. So 50 seconds. That's 5-0 seconds left for Russell Wilson and the Steelers. Russell Wilson and the Steelers to try and do something with just one timeout left. YouTube Tube says they made the Blackhawks goalie look Vezina worthy.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Cleveland just took the lead.
Cleveland, no.
So the Steelers have 50 seconds and one timeout.
Look at the snow.
It's beautiful.
Holy shit.
It's
Fluffy.
Fluffy
should be running on the field. So they need a touchdown.
Yeah. So when does
no timeouts?
No
right,
timeouts.
I'll stand here as long as that's a short enough time. Look at that snow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
When are you going to burn that timeout, Tomlin?
Well, they only got the one timeout.
Yeah. And
yeah,
Russell Wilson just froze it away.
Jeez. The Steeler defense yacked it up to the Browns in the snow.
Scientist says Verhaeghe can't receive a pass to save his life. What's going on? So Russell Wilson has 40 career game-winning drives at the end of the 4-4 in overtime. Let's see if he can pull another one out. Wilson back to pass. He has to lob it to Jalen Warren, who is going to get the first down. But Tomlin has to call the timeout. So 16 seconds to go. Look at Tomlin's beard. I wonder what urinating tree must be like right now.
I can't believe they yacked it up. to the Browns.
I mean, they did just beat the Ravens with only field goals, so maybe it's supposed to balance out. iDog says if the Dolphins play in this snow in Cleveland in a month, we're done.
Yep.
So, 16 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
What a miserable night to lose a game, though.
Yeah, one of these teams is going to be cold and miserable. The Steelers are at the Browns' 44-yard line. Wilson has to lob it up, incomplete. Hey, Trey, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Trey. Thank you, buddy.
He says, your turn, Eric. Got to say Blackhawks 5 times fast.
No. No, I think I'm going to be smart enough to not fall for that.
All right, 10 seconds left.
Now what?
Now I think the Browns are calling their timeout.
Oh, shit. What a shitty night.
I don't know if Najee got me more than 3 points in fantasy.
Oh, let it go. Huh?
Of course, I didn't find out until, what was it? When did I find out that it was supposed to snow in this game? Because I would have considered benching Najee.
Right.
Trey is laughing his ass off. Yeah.
What?
You remember the Muds Bowl?
Yeah, that was the first game you ever watched.
That was the first game I ever watched as a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
When I was like 8.
Yeah. It's like, is this what football is? Can he get out?
He can.
All right.
It'll be 3rd and 1 with just 6 seconds. It's
doable.
Metallic says, look at the next 5 games on our schedule. We probably don't want to do. So I wonder what the play call will be here, because you either get the quick out to get a first down really quick, or you go for the Hail Mary. It looks like that they're going
for the quick out.
Now Cleveland is calling its
come on,
last
Cleveland.
timeout. What if you used them? Got them, used them.
I know.
So, of course, this would be the situation the Steelers find themselves when they are just one victory away from securing another
winning season.
Another winning season for Mike Tomlin. All right, so here it is. 3rd and 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cleveland 35-yard line, but with only 6 seconds left, they're most likely going for the Hail Mary.
Yep.
Here it comes. Where is it going? It is going to be knocked down. And that is it. The Steelers lose to the Browns. Wow. Oh, boy.
Oh, well.
What a disappointment that must be.
Yeah, right? You blew that. And especially it's your defense that blows it. Jeez. All right.
Good night.
Thank
night,
you all
everybody.
for joining us. Thank you for all the super chats. Sucks we got no points. And I will see you. I will be live tomorrow at noon so we can talk about pancakes and waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time the Browns have won consecutive regular season games versus the Steelers since 1999-2000.
Jeez, that's a long time.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Peace out, everybody.
See you tomorrow at noon.